talk a little bit more about this old Mind Lab Manticore. I can't really show you all anything, but I'm going to give you some advice here, and you can try this eventually. Maybe everybody will understand where I'm coming from here. Let me turn this camera on briefly. Now, a lot of people like to try to run notch to sniff out, the higher conductors by notching the low conductors. Well, you can do that, okay? But what's going to happen is that's going to clean the tone up on the high conductor, okay? The only problem with that is, let's say you decide to notch out up to, we'll just use 50. Let's say you decide to notch up to 50. And you're in a site, and you've got a high conductive cone, and you've got the foil blocked, and there's some foil around that cone, but it's skewing the idea of that cone. So you get a signal, but when you glance down at the meter, you say, oh, that's 63. Oh, that's probably an old zinc and penny. But if you wouldn't have been running notch on that machine, what you would have heard would have been a mixed audio, unlike what you hear with notch. So when you hear that mixed audio, you start looking at that 2D screen. And you're like, wait a minute. That thing's it's painting a low conductor. Now it'll paint the low conductor with a notch. The only problem is you get up there and you get in a hurry, you look, oh, that's a 60. Well, I ain't gonna dig no 60 signal. That ain't no silver coin. That ain't a copper coin either. Well, the E-track is a little bit like this. Sometimes, the audio on it will get scrambled. And that's how that machine behaves. It's like it's not giving you a clear-cut signal. And the ID is all over the place. I mean, I'm just mentioning the E-track, but yeah, it's just a little tip, for you Manticore users in the future. Okay, in the future.